Hello everyone, myself 𝗧𝗲𝗰𝗵 𝗦𝘁 and today I am going to share Business Insight 360 with you. Imagine what customers need, what operations are performing and what trends in the market at just one place. Yes, that is the power of Business Insight 360. So guys, without wasting time, let's deep dive into the multifunctional dashboard and let's get started. Business Insight 360 by AtliQ Hardware. Here is what we will be going to cover throughout our presentation. So let's see all this one by one. First is about company. AtliQ Hardware. AtliQ Hardware specializes in selling a wide ranges of hardware components such as personal computer peripheral, storage devices, networking devices and many more. The primary distribution channel of an AtliQ Hardware is in retailer, direct sale and distributor. Next is problem statement of an AtliQ Hardware. The AtliQ Hardware, like many other companies in Latin America, is facing and challenges due to they are using an outdated method such as an Excel for data analysis. So to fix this or to overcome this, the company switches to the PowerBI to get a detailed insight of their performance and make a better decision. Next we are going to see is the business model of any company. AtliQ Hardware. AtliQ Hardware is a company which sells and computer peripherals such as mouse, keyboard, hard disk, SSD and many more devices to the customer or the store. And this store or the customer sells the AtliQ Hardware products direct to the consumer. Next, as I said in the previous slide, the primary distribution channel of an AtliQ Hardware is an retailer, direct and distributor. So let's get understand about all these three terms one by one. First is retailer. So the physical stores where the AtliQ Hardware is used to sell their products, and by that the consumer can directly buy the AtliQ Hardware products with the help of retailers. And these retailers are the direct partner of an AtliQ Hardware. Retailers like Chroma, Best Buy, Staples and etc. Next is direct and consumer can buy the AtliQ Hardware products online. And they are also a direct partner of an AtliQ Hardware. The directs like an e-store, AtliQ Exclusive, AtliQ X-Store, etc. Next is distributor. Distributor is in some of the region where AtliQ Hardware doesn't have their direct presence. So distributor uses a Neptune to sell their product to the consumer. Next is the business related terms that are used in my project. First is net invoice sale. Net invoice sales equal to the gross price minus pre-invoice deduction. So what is gross price? It is an actual price or amount of a product without any discount or any deduction or any taxes. Next is pre-invoice deduction. It is an yearly discount or deduction agreement that is made at the start of any financial year. Second is net sale. Net sale equal to the net invoice sales minus post-invoice deduction. Post-invoice deduction, after selling the product from AtliQ Hardware to the customer, the AtliQ Hardware provides and promotional discounts, placement fees and performance rebate to the customers. This all is post-invoice deduction. Third is gross margin. Gross margin equal to net sale minus COGS. COGS is a cost of goods sold. It is a combination or the addition of manufacturing cost, freight cost and any other cost. So by subtracting this all cost of goods sold with net sale, we get a gross margin. Fourth one is net profit is equal to gross margin minus operational expenses. It is operational expenses. It is a day-to-day cost of running businesses such as salary, rent, utility and etc. Fifth one is net error. Net error is equal to the forecast quantity minus actual quantity. Forecast quantity, it is an estimated amount of any product which is expected to be sold or used in the future. Actual quantity, it is an actual amount of cost of any product which has been sold or used in the present. So by subtracting that, we get a net error. Sixth one is ABS error. ABS error or absolute error. It is a difference between forecast quantity and an actual quantity. Seventh one is forecast accuracy equal to 1 minus absolute error percentage. Next we are going to see this data set that I used in my project. There are two types of databases that I used in my project is GDB041 and GDB056. Here you can see I used the DIM customer, DIM market, DIM product, fact sale and fact forecast. So what is a DIM here? DIM is nothing but the dimension table. Dimension table, it holds the details about the data like customer info, product name, product info, product price and etc. fact table is nothing but it holds the detail about the numbers and the data that you want to analyze, like sales amount or the quantities. It generally contains some transactional data. Okay, next we are going to say is the data modeling of a project. So here you can see the data model of a project. Data modeling is nothing but creating a relationship between the tables and shaping the data according to the stakeholder requirement. Here you can see all the fact table is a position in the center, and all this fact table is connected to the tables, that is dimension table, and this dimension table is also connected to the another dimension table. So note that whenever one table is connected to the another dimension table and that dimension table is connected to the fact table, then this structure is called as a star schema. Okay. The next we are going to say is the dashboard of the project. So this is a project Business Insight 360, and I said you I have created a 5 multifunctional dashboard. So finance view, sales view, marketing view, supply chain view, and executive. So initially we will move ahead to the financial. When I click on this, it will navigate me to the financial dashboard. It helps us to track how much money. It helps us to track how much money the company is making or spending, and overall the profitability of the company. So top, if you see here that I have created 3 slicer. First, this slicer is used to help to sort the data according to the region or market. When I click on the India, it will show me the net sales that has been generated by the India, the gross margin percentage that has been generated by the India also. This slicer is help to sort the data according to the customer. Okay, when I click on Amazon, it will show me the $496.88 million of net sale has been generated by the Amazon. Okay, so next, this slicer is help us to sort the data according to the segment, category, and products. When I click on the desktop, it will show me the business laptop, personal laptop. When I click on this, it will show me the $711.08 million of net sale has been generated by the desktop product. So uncheck this first. Here you can see there is an year slicer. So this slicer helps us to analyze the data according to the year. When I click on 2020, it will show me the data of year 2020. It will show me the net sale amount or net sale value that has been generated in the year 2020. Similarly here also, this is Q1, Q2, Q3 and Q4. Here Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4 is nothing but the quarter. Okay. So first I will tell you what is quarter months. Okay. Fiscal year for an AtliQ technology starts from September to the August. For example, it starts from September 2021 to August 2022. Okay, so each fiscal year has been divided into 4 quarters, and each one quarter represent the 3 month of period. Okay, so here I can tell you that first 3 month September, October, November forms a quarter 1. From November to January forms a quarter 2. From February to April forms the quarter 3, and so on. Like this quarter 4. Next, here YTD and YTG. YTD means year to date. Year to date means it is the from the beginning of fiscal year to the current date, means year to date. Okay. YTG means year to go, from the current date to the end of the fiscal year, means year to go. Okay. Next, here you can see I have 3 key performance indicator which have the comparison with its benchmark or the last day performance to know or to track how well the company is going and doing also. Let's start with the net sale first. Here we can see the net sale for year 2020 has been generated $3.74 billion, which is a strong performance compared to the benchmark value $823.85 million. So it is a positive sign. This shows that our sales efforts are working very well. Okay, next we'll move up to the gross margin percentage. The gross margin percentage for the year 2022 has been 38.08%. It is also showing the positive value as compared to the benchmark value. This means that we are doing a good job at putting the production cost low and setting an effective prices. Next, net profit percentage. However, our sales and margin are very good, but the cost and other issues are affecting our profit percentage. It is showing us in the negative value, that is minus 13.93%. So it should be improved. Okay. Next, I have profit and loss statement. Okay. This table shows a detailed breakdown of key financial metrics such as a gross sale, post sale, free invoice deduction, net invoice sale, okay, post discount, total COGS, gross margin, etc. For the year 2022, it also had comparison with its benchmark, that is last year, along with the change and the percentage variation. Okay, so starting with the gross sale, gross sale for year 2022 has been totally revenue stood at 𝗬𝗃70.14 million dollars. And changes of 5705.50 of change and 342.75 of change percentage compared to the benchmark value. So it shows us the positive shift in the sales volume. Okay. Similarly, we can see that net sale for the year 2022 has been generated $36.17 million, and it was the above benchmark value. So it is also a positive shift in our sales volume. Okay. Next, we will move ahead to this charts and the slicer. Now we see here that we have the slicing this dashboard that allows to filter the data by versus last year and versus target year. When I click on versus target year, it show me the chart performance. It show me the performance of the target year. Okay, and when I select the versus last year, we compare the current year sales performance with the previous year. Okay, when we see the chart, here we see that our last year line or benchmark line does not match to the selection line. For example, when we see the sales of September month, it was $285.59 million, whereas our last year value was just a $60.29 million. Similarly, if we see the sales of October to December, we see that November has been generated for $90.83 million of the sales, whereas December generates $508.43 million, which shows a notable increase and highlights the effectiveness of our strategy throughout this period. Right. Similarly, when we see the sales of January and February, January sales was $262.40 million and February $252.53 million. Which is lower than the previous month, right? So this will be because of some seasonal factor or any other disruption. When we see the sales from April to August, we can see that the sales was relatively stable, but still it was showing some of the fluctuation. For example, if you the sale of August month, that was $263.47 million, which is greater than benchmark line, or which is greater than the last year sales, right? Next, if we click on versus target, we see that the selection line and benchmark line was matching to each other, right? So this shows us we have realistic goals and perform steadily throughout the year, which means our planning and marketing adaptation were on the point, right? Next, we will see the top, bottom products and customer by the net sale. If we see this table is used to analyze the data according to the region and the customer. When I click on Amazon, it will show me that it has been generated $236.65 million of net sales in the year 2022. Similarly, when I click on the Amazon, it will show me the region like India, Bangladesh, Australia that has been generated the net sale in its particular or the specific region. Here we can see that Latin America have very least net sale value, that is 14.82. which is very lower than any other region. Okay, next in this table we'll say that there isn't a product. When I click on the notebook, it will show me that gaming laptop, personal laptop, business laptop has been generated 99.01% of net sale. If I click on the desktop, it will show me the total value has been generated by the desktop. Okay. Next, we will move ahead to the sales dashboard. Sales dashboard. This dashboard tracks the overall the sales performance of the company. It mainly focuses on the pre-invoice detection, post-invoice detection, gross margin, total COGS and all, to understand overall the sales and the discounts better that are used by the company and all. Here, if you see this table is used to show the performance according to the customer. These are the customer like Amazon, All Out, Atlas Store, etc. When I hover on it, you can see that sales trend to clip, where you can see the gross margin percentage and net sales dollar, to understand clearly the total net sales and the gross margin values. Next, here used and product performance. This table is used to analyze the performance according to the product, like how much net sale or gross margin dollar or gross margin percentage has been generated by particular products and all. Next, if you see this chart shows the performance metrics. Okay, this is the scatter chart. This chart is called a scatter chart, and it is a visual representation of the relationship between net sale dollar and gross margin percentage across different region and customer. Here the x-axis shows the net sale dollar, while the y-axis shows the GM percentage. Additionally, we have sales trend tooltip. for more detailed insight when interacting with the specific data points. Now let's understand this chart by an example. When I click on this no views, we get that no views has been generated $40.18 million of net sale while 21.49% of gross margin. This tells us that no views is doing well with both the sales and profitability and making it a key player and an important customer for the company. Next, I have unit economy. Here you can see I have created two donut chart. In this donut chart, this green line shows the net sale. That is 39.61% of overall sales has been generated by the net sale. Here we see 31% of total post-invoice deduction has been generated. And here 29.39% of pre-invoice deduction has been generated. So it was a P&L value by description. In this donut chart, this green line shows the gross margin. 21.49% of gross margin has been generated in year 2022. And remaining is total COGS. Next, we'll move ahead to the marketing view. The marketing dashboard shows how well marketing efforts are working by providing them ads, promotion, discount, and etc. Here we see the key metrics by customer. This table shows the performance by particular customers and products. When I click on desktop, it will show me the accessory related to the desktop like personal desktop, laptop, business laptop and all. Here we can get that how much the particular customer has been generated in the term of net sale dollar, gross margin percentage, additionally net profit dollar and net profit percentage. If we see that networking has been generated negative $5.27 million of net profit. Okay, here this table shows the performance according to the customer, region or the market. When I click on Canada, it will show me that negative $54.25 million of net profit has been generated by the Canada. Next we will see the scatter chart. It shows the visual representation of the relationship between net sale dollar and net profit percentage across different division, product, customer, market and etc. The x-axis shows the net sale dollar while the y-axis shows the net profit percentage. Here I have the button. When I click on show GM percentage, it will show me the GM percentage of scatter chart. Where in the y-axis I have the GM percentage and x-axis have the net sale dollar. When I click on show NP percentage, it will show me this scatter chart. So the size of the particular data points is represent the size of net sale, and the color of legends is represent the divisions. Okay, like net and sale, P&A, PC and all. When I click on the notebook, it will show me that notebook has been generated $1580.43 million of net sale, 38.03% of GM percentage. So by clicking on this, we'll get the total values like net sale dollar, GM, gross margin percentage, net profit and percentage and all. Next here, similar the unit economic as we see in the previous dashboard, in the sales dashboard. Here we have the P&L value by description, where in that we have total COGS and gross margin. But in this, we see the increase and decreases performance of particular gross margin, operational expenses and net profit. Gross margin is good, but if we see the net profit here, it was a decreases by negative 126. This is because we see the total COGS is offering or providing a huge amount of ads, promotion or discount. So this impacting the overall net profit. So the marketing team has to analyze this to overcome this problem. To the supply chain view. The supply chain dashboard helps us to manage the inventory and the product flow. Here the keywords that are key measures that are used in the supply chain dashboard are forecast accuracy, net error, ABS error. The ABS error is used to measure how closely we are meeting to the supplier's expectation. In this supply chain dashboard, you can see that I have created 3 KPIs like forecast accuracy, net error and ABS error. Here 81.17% of forecast accuracy has been generated. This table shows the key metric by customer. It was same as we seen in the last dashboard. In this, just additionally we have the forecast accuracy percentage by last year. They both have the comparison between that, so we get that how much profit and loss we have done in the current year and the last year. Next we have this line and stack column chart called as accuracy and net error trend. It shows the net sale performance over time. Here the x-axis shows the date and while the y-axis shows the net error. This stack column chart shows or indicate how much net error we have experienced in each month. And this line helps us to compare the forecast accuracy this year versus last year. This chart is very useful for understanding that how closely we are following the forecast and identifying the new opportunity to improve the forecasting in the future. Next, here we have the key metrics by products. It was same as last dashboard. Additionally, we have the forecast accuracy percentage, which have compared with the forecast accuracy versus last year. Next, we will move ahead to the executive view. The executive dashboard gives a top level of insight into the company's performance. It is designed for the top leaders or the special leaders of the company to take an informed decision quickly. Here you see I have 4 KPIs: net sale, GM percentage, net profit percentage, and forecast accuracy. Next, I have key insight by subzone table. This table shows the performance by specific regions. When I click on India, it will show me the net sale dollar value, RC percentage value, GM percentage value, AtliQ MS percentage value. And not only that, it will show me I have net error percentage and a risk out of stock has been facing by the India. Next, I have Latin America, North America. So we can analyze the data by particular subzones. Next, we have this chart which shows the PC market share trend and comparison with the AtliQ and its competitors. Market share percentage by fiscal year description and the manufacturers. Manufacturers like AtliQ, BP, Dell, Lenovo, Acer. Here we see the AtliQ hardware is at last, and in 2022 it has been started to increase slowly. The Dell has increases most in the market share trend. Here in the year 2018 it was 25.7%, in 2021 it was 21.8%, and in the 2022 it was 22.3%. So it is increasing by every year. Next, we have this 2 donut chart. This donut chart represents the revenue by division, and this donut chart represents the revenue by channels like retailer, direct, and distributor. Here 71.53% of retailers has been generated total revenue, 17.8% of revenue has been generated by the direct, and 10.67% of the revenue has been generated by the distributor. This chart shows a yearly trend by revenue, GM percentage, net profit percentage, and also PC market share percentage. So by this we can easily analyze that what trends by the revenue, what trends by the GM percentage and all. Lastly, we have the top 5 customer by revenue and top 5 products by revenue. Like we can see that Sage, Flipkart, AtliQ Exclusive, AtliQ Store, and Amazon are the top 5 customer by its revenue. Here we can see 𝗀𝐽𝑧𝐽𝐿, 𝐿𝑁, 𝐿2, and all these 5 products are the top by their revenue. Now we will move ahead to our home page, and here we see our info dashboard. What is there in the info? All the system data in tool is refreshed every month on the 5th working days. It's showing the extra information about this dashboard. When I click on the home page, here we see the support. When I click on the support, we will navigate to the support page where we have get an issue resolved, provide feedback, add new request, and all. Again, when I click on the home page, here you can see report refresh date Saturday, August 24, 2024. Values are in dollars and millions and throughout the dashboards. Sales data loaded until December 21. So thank you for the end of my Business Insight 360. We have covered everything like about company, business model, data sets, data modeling processes, and the dashboard that I have developed. Thanks for your patience and time, and follow for more.